All right, so let's get started here, everybody. This is very important. This is something that was covered on trekmovie.com. Check this out. Have
Okay,
you
it had me at
heard?
the graphic.
Oh, I know. Look at this. This is great.
Their graphics are so on point.
Anson Mount and Brent Spiner headline Creations November Trek Cons in New Jersey and Dallas.
Woohoo!
This looks great.
Mhm.
I love that baby face picture of Brent Spiner.
I know. This
Cute.
was
He's
I
one.
so cute.
know.
This was the headshot he used to get the job of Data
No.
back in the day. All right. It reads, oh, this is from our friend Lori Ulster.
Oh,
Love
nice.
her.
In March,
Ooh.
Creation Entertainment brought back their tradition of regional
Uh-oh.
Star Trek conventions with STSF, Trek to San Francisco. Since then, they've held regional events in Chicago and Nashville. And in November, they head to New Jersey and Dallas, Texas, with a lineup of Star Trek luminaries with more Trek Tour events already lined up for 2025. These regional conventions deliver on the Star Trek Stars and panel, but offer a more intimate experience than the big annual STLV event in Las Vegas and lower admission prices too. One day
Intimate like
passes.
Kirk and Spock there?
Crazy.
Yeah. One day passes range from 20 to $35. That's the big, to me, call
Mhm.
me
For like
crazy,
15 hours of entertainment.
call me frugal,
Crazy.
just
That's
don't call me, text me. That's the big news of the day.
yeah,
$20 general admissions, like it's
yeah, it's bonkers.
1987 all over again.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I,
crazy. Actually, New Jersey's Friday and Sunday are $20. Saturday's 30. I'm like, what else in Manhattan or like the New York City area can
Wow.
you do for like 15
Yeah.
hours
I think they're
for
all 20 to 30. I
$30?
don't know if any days that are 35, but
Crazy.
That is crazy. That's nuts.
wait a second.
Yeah.
What's going on with this poll?
What is
The
it?
heck?
I haven't looked because I didn't vote.
Okay. Anyway, so that's really crazy. Everybody in the live chat, what is the least expensive convention and or most expensive convention you've ever paid one day for? I remember going to Vegas back in the day, and it was the days were $30 and $35. And that was
Really?
17 years ago.
Mhm. Wow.
That was 17. It would be like Thursday and Friday were like $30 and Saturday, Sunday were like 35.
Mhm.
And
Crazy.
this is less
Wow.
than that.
Dude,
This is less than 2007.
it's so
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Also, the bus to Manhattan from the steps of the convention, which is like a 20-minute ride, is like $3.50. And it
Oh
goes
my
every 15
gosh.
minutes. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah, but then
what
you
are
have to
they
get on a
Yeah.
bus. Ugh.
And they have
No,
no,
but
it's a
they're
really
not
nice
bad.
bus.
Yeah.
And they have
The
popcorn
buses.
and funnel cake in the convention
On the
area. Oh
floor
my,
of the bus.
when you
Oh, I
walk
see.
in, no, when you walk into the New Jersey convention space, like the popcorn, the amazing popcorn smell, like will make you need
Mm.
to get some. It was like the best popcorn I've had in years. Oh my
Funnel
God, it's
cake for breakfast every
yeah.
day.
Funnel cake. I do need my sweater.
Funnel
Chris
cake.
Marshall says 17 years ago. So what? You were like 6 years old, Ryan? But then he says
Mhm.
LOL. So I don't know how genuinely he meant that. Hello to Chuck A. Mark, what's up? Glenn Iverson, Fran, back of the head, our buddy back of the head. What's up? Chris Marshall, of course. Chris Garris, hey, he says, did you see the email that Creation sent out about the New Jersey convention?
Yes. They said they're dangerously close to it being so
Oh, yeah.
successful it gets made annually.
That's really important to everybody.
Nice.
Mhm.
If you want Star Trek to come to your city or to come again to your city, if it's already coming, then you need to support this thing. You need to share it, tell all your friends, and make this a successful tour. Because, like with any business, if it doesn't do extremely well, well, then no Star Trek for you.
I'm bringing my
Aw,
sister and my
that would be
niece on
so
Sunday.
sad.
It would be.
Right.
But if they
Oh,
Mhm.
do well, then they continue going on and even expand, and that
yeah.
just builds up more and more Star Trek. And it puts more money in the pockets of your favorite actors, and it gets
Mhm.
them
Right?
more jobs, which
Right.
is going to
Exactly.
build up to more and more of everything. So it's really a great way
More
to
Star
support
Trek.
Star
Yeah.
Trek.
So like when we had the Captain Nog Forever shirts for sale for seventh rule, there were some kid sizes. So in the event that I ever became an aunt or a mom, I bought a few. And so I think one's gonna fit my 2-year-old niece Zoe. Captain Nog
Nice.
Forever t-shirt.
That's awesome.
Aw.
I hope it's small enough.
All right. I feel like we need to close this poll. I don't like the way it's going here.
Well, the thing is, you're the Cylon because you made the poll, so like you didn't want us to suspect you.
Interesting. What
Yeah.
about, would anybody
I'm
change their
guessing-
vote if I said, I'm not the Cylon?
Yeah. And then you
That
like
doesn't
move your
vote
eyes like
count.
this.
Okay, so in the poll, 9% of you said it's Melissa, 13% of you said it was Anne Marie, 18% of you guessed correctly that it's Jenny, and 59 were very rude and said Ryan was the Cylon.
I actually voted for Jenny because I was like, how are
You're
those
right.
how's the art so accurate? Like,
That's
amazing and quick.
It's all
true.
part of the programming.
Yeah.
She lays in a bathtub of goo and draws her art.
I do. The goo is very helpful.
Do you know why it's probably Melissa? Because it's always the one you least expect.
Exactly.
No, you're the one I most expect.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not buying this.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
that.
I got the
Oh,
least
yeah.
amount of votes, so nobody guessed me.
That's a good point.
That means
Hmm.
Ronald D. Moore would have chosen you.
That's fair.
No, I'm getting
I would
lost.
be a Cylon. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I wanna
Hello
do
to
that.
Joshua, Joel, Walter, the Matt. What's up, the Matt? He's been showing off his editing skills the last few days, and he did a very, very good job. And the people for which he edited were very pleased with it. Dave Schrader, what's up? Okay. So there's more to this, isn't there? This is really cool. Yes. It continues. Trek to New Jersey, November 8th through 10th. The next Creation Regional Con is Star Trek New Jersey, or STNJ, in New Jersey for the weekend of November 8th through 10 at the Meadowlands Exposition Center. Guests include, but not limited to, Anson Mount, may have heard of him, Jerry Ryan, Ethan Peck, Doug Jones, Gates McFadden, Brent Spiner, Melissa Navia, Christina Chong, Celia Rose Gooding, Sirach Lofton,
Woohoo!
Don Lewis, Jonathan Frakes, Jeffrey Combs, Michael Dorn, Marina Sirtis, Michelle Hurd, Jess Bush, Tawny Newsom, Terry Farrell, Todd Stashwick, and more. Like Vaughn Armstrong, Jeff Combs. Oh, wait, there I said. Okay. But there are a few surprise guests popping in last minute. It's pretty cool.
That's
A lot
awesome.
of fun.
Aw.
Right here,
Love
Jerry
Vaughn
Ryan is saying,
Armstrong.
she's saying, tell me more. Right. That's clearly what she's saying there.
Tell me.
So let's go. They do mention STSF
Hey,
in March.
That's
Yes.
Ryan T. Husk at
I
the
saw it right
bottom
there. I saw it right there.
shoot,
I
yeah.
saw his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is me. So that takes us back all the way to March. You guys remember March when Creation launched STSF? That was their attempt at saying, hey, maybe we could do more than one Star Trek convention per year.
Mhm.
And everybody was like, oh, yeah, prove it. And so then Gary Berman and Adam Malin were like, watch us. And so they booked out San Francisco. And that was what I think it was like March 8th through 10th. Feels right.
Hmm.
Of this year. Does not feel like it was only 7 months ago, does it? 7.5. It feels like it was a long
No.
time ago.
It
But we
does.
were there. Myself, Anne Marie went, Melissa, Sirach.
Mhm.
We had the time of our lives. People flew in from New York, and it was
Oh my
a
God, I had a
huge.
window that overlooked the like atrium, so I was like seeing who was down there at all times of day.
That was fun. And then you
watching who
took
was spilling
pictures.
free coffee.
You took pictures of Darth and his dad drinking leftover coffee from the convention before the day that we arrived. Because we arrived, it's like on Thursday, this other convention was closing out and they had some coffee left over and they were just kind of hovering around a table. So Anne Marie being all Snoopy, she's taking pictures of them from her bedroom window.
It was a fun hotel.
It was. Good memories
It
there.
was a fun hotel.
And also it looked so futuristic. Like my favorite thing about the regionals actually so far has been like people doing things that are sort of like specific to the hotel or specific to the city. And one thing there is they had these like very futuristic looking stairs with like white angles. So people like did cosplay reenactments of Subspace Rhapsody with like everybody was there in a Strange New World uniform, like going like this. It was so cool.
Yeah. Well, the Chicago hotel was pretty great too.
Yes,
It looks
with the turbo
Borg
lift.
cubish.
Mhm.
Yes, with turbo lifts. Yeah,
Very fun.
very fun.
So it was wildly successful in San Francisco. And so Gary Berman, co-CEO, said, you know what? Let's do a bunch of these every year. What do you say? And everybody was like, we say yes. Hey, wait a minute. My thing is small.
I know.
It is again.
It just happened.
I gotta
What's
fix
up with
that.
that?
Anyway, and so now there are a ton of these Trek Tour conventions, but they need to continue to be successful so that we can continue to have more and more conventions all around the country that we can all go to as nerdy fans and have a great time and make new friends and see old friends.
Mhm.
But that was a good time. I can't believe it was only 7
Isn't it
months
crazy?
ago.
That blows my mind.
This year has gone
Well,
fast and slow.
It's been a crazy year.
Yeah. Actually, the last couple of months have gone slowly, but the rest of the year has gone pretty fast.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been like
Yes.
since COVID, time has been a vortex of
Yeah. It
Mhm.
just doesn't even work anymore.
It like
yes,
it doesn't
make
Yeah.
sense.
You know the people
yeah,
that say
the
that
relativity
time,
of time is becoming more relative.
when people say that
Mhm.
time is just like a human construct and they're like, no, it's just a human. I'm like, dude, you hippie. No, it's not. Time is a real thing. Time is an actual real thing. Stop trying to pretend like time is
Kind
not a
of.
real thing. But then after 2020, I'm like, I don't even know anymore. Maybe you're right.
No, we just made it up.
What the hell's going on? I mean,
We just made it up and we try to like control it. It's
the
insane.
Gregorian calendar we
yeah.
did just make up. But I'm like,
Yeah.
time exists. Like time
mean, yeah.
passes.
It
It's a
does
thing,
pass. We
whether
do
we
get
measure it or
older.
don't, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Our
You know, it's interesting.
measurement of time is a concept,
Yeah.
but
In
time itself, no.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, in Mandarin,
well, like
they don't
temperature
have
then.
past and future and present tenses. It's all present tense.
Hmm.
Wow.
What about Cantonese though?
I'm not sure. But no.
Oh.
No.
So you
'cause-
Cantonese.
Oh.
All right.
No, because trying to teach English to people who don't think about language in that way is quite
Mhm.
difficult because we're all over our tenses,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
Joel says, I plan on going to STSF. Well, I don't see STSF here. Oh, wait. It has been renewed. You don't even have to wait a year since the previous one. It's in January 24th through 26th, at the same place that Melissa and Anne Marie were raving about.
The world's best lox. That's all you can eat. And all you can eat pork bow. So good.
Pork
Well,
what?
and they
Pork bow, like the stuffed like Chinese buns. They're so good. That was the best breakfast ever.
I think you should say Chinese buns all the time.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But I liked playing the pinball machine.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so it's gonna be at the same place, the same hotel that we loved
It's
so
a
much the
free
first time.
shuttle,
And it's only
which
10 and a
would
half
also be
months
great.
later. So this is great stuff. So really
Mhm.
excited
Mhm.
about that one. I bet you when we go to that convention in San Francisco, it's going to bring back all the memories. We're going to have like this nostalgia of that first one. That's gonna be
Yeah, that was such a
what love.
fun hotel bar too. I loved that hotel.
All right. Anything to add to that, Jenny?
I'm delighted for all of you.
Oh,
Are you going to
Yeah,
any of them,
had a-
maybe?
pack you in our suitcase.
I know she's
Maybe.
considering. Ooh, we'll
Maybe.
take it.
I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do.
Plus, you have to
A
come
lot.
to a supernatural convention with me, plus a
know.
Battlestar one,
I know. I know.
but also more Star Trek.
which
I have so
ones
much
are
to
you
do.
which
I don't
ones are-
know.
Yeah, like you have to
Like
pack.
San Francisco is the one that makes the most sense, but I have like between now and February, I have so much work to do that it's just like
But San Francisco's the furthest away from
I
you.
know that's the problem, but that's the one that's the most convenient, would be time-wise the most, except that it's not
That's just a
convenient.
human construct.
You know what I mean? I know. I know. I know.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a lot to do. I got a lot. I gotta
Okay.
paint things.
Anyway, so let's move on to the next article here. I mean, there's a lot
Hate
more here.
things.
Everybody feel free to read it.
So I
Lots.
included the Trek Core one because there's a contest.
Oh wait, no, hang on. I can't pass this up. So sorry, but
Context.
there's an actual picture of me in here. I gotta.
Yes, we said. Tony
Here
took
it
a
is.
picture of you.
No, yeah, well, look, it actually has a picture of me interviewing Melissa Navia here. That was a lot of
Nice.
fun at STSF back in the day. That was a
That
fun
was
day.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That was a good interview too. I
Yeah, look how good
really
your arms looked.
well,
Oh,
I've
wait,
really
what?
come to
Thanks.
appreciate Ryan as a host and an interviewer.
Agreed.
He's a wonderful interviewer.
Mhm.
Is that the right word?
And how does that make you feel?
Great.
Exactly.
It's great to see you succeed at stuff because you're my friend and I like to
Mhm.
see my friends succeed.
You guys are
So-
way too sweet. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I don't know how to spin that into something funny or entertaining. But let's move forward. Up
Oh,
next.
Right. Never mind. The contest ended anyway.
Oh.
It was through today, but it must have just
Butts
ended.
indeed.
Yes. Oh,
TrekTour.com says
Woo.
Trek Tour coming to a city near you in 2024 to 2025. Of course, they are Secaucus, New Jersey, November 8 through 10, Dallas, Texas area, and Secaucus, New Jersey area. That's like New York area, basically, New York City area.
it is New York City.
Dallas, November 15 through 17. Should we call?
Oh, but you know what? I'll add. It's New York City, but the amazing thing about Secaucus is that the tax is like 6.25% instead of like over 10. So
Oh,
you can buy
thank
more.
you.
Should we call that
For-
Trek Tour in Secaucus? Should we call it Trek to New York, New Jersey?
Yes.
Because
Trek to Emery's house.
Trek to New Jersey makes it feel like maybe it's in Parsippany, you know?
Well, exactly. It could be like anywhere, nowhere in New Jersey is that far, but Secaucus is literally right there. Like you can see New York from it.
Yeah. That's like 15 minutes
Oh
from
my gosh.
Manhattan, I believe, right? 15, 20.
Star Trek 15 minutes from Manhattan.
Exactly.
Okay.
So long. Oh
This
my
reads, it's
God.
been a few years
Mhm.
since longtime Star Trek convention organizer Creation Entertainment hosted regional events as their footprint reduced to the annual Las Vegas bash a while back. Oh, this is depressing. But they're getting back into the swing of things, spending 2024 building up local shows in San Francisco, Chicago, and Nashville so far. November brings the Trek Tour to 2 additional cities, and we've got free weekend passes for their Secaucus, New Jersey, and Dallas, Texas area events for 2 lucky Trek Core readers.
So I shared this because I wanted to like encourage everybody to enter, but there was just an update when I opened it and it says
Oh, look.
It's
where is it?
over as
This
of
contest
today.
has ended and our winners have been notified.
Love it.
Oh.
Since you opened it, it updated. So
That's okay.
but I hope it's people we know. I love that. And I hope it's people we haven't met yet. Friends we haven't met yet.
Mhm.
Oh, that reminds me.
Definitely.
I think the end of, yes. Let's look at the end of this Trek movie article, but also go check out trekmovie.com, everybody. They got a lot of coverage of a lot of things was gonna sneeze there. Okay, the regional shows. A few creation conventions already have dates locked in for 2025. Here's what is already in the books for regional events next year. San Francisco, January 24th through 26th at the Hyatt Regency SFO Airport Hotel. Orlando, Florida, August 22nd through 24th at the DoubleTree by Hilton Universal Studios.
I'm going
Orlando,
to
sorry,
scope that
Universal
hotel
Orlando.
out soon.
I'm like, I'm just going to be catching up on
It's
my sleep from
apparently, like, right
Vegas.
there.
That's
Right?
like 2 weeks later. Ouch. And Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where we're going to see Dr. Noor for sure.
Mhm.
October
And
24th,
Faith Howell.
26th. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Embassy Suites that the Charlotte one is at, I just have to tell you, they have a free breakfast that is so good with an omelet station and with an omelet chef who they have like their name up every day. And then, okay, they also have a free happy hour with like cheese and chips and salsa and veggies and food and 2 alcoholic beverages for free. Like, this hotel is so amazing.
Wow.
And they have like outside fire pits. I can't even wait. That's
Well,
my-
you're
like,
going to
because
have to,
obviously,
sorry to
like,
say.
because like
Just a little bit longer.
and it's also like an atrium, so you can like look out over the railing and see everybody down who's eating.
I like
those.
our atrium. That's
So
nice.
fun.
That's nice.
I love these hotels they choose. They're
Dave
so
Gregory
fun.
announces, you heard it here first. I'll be doing Orlando and Charlotte, he says.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Although those aren't the abbreviations that Creation uses. Orlando's correct, it's ORL, but for Charlotte, it's CLT. CLT. STCLT, it is. And STORL, Storl.
I know.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. Beautiful Garden State, Dave Gregory says. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Everybody in the live chat, let us know. Again, I know we're always talking about this, but this is big news. Star Trek conventions are growing back,
Mhm.
like the glory days of yore. Uncle.
Yes, and it's great. Ah, it's so
It's great.
great. It is great. It's so
It is
much
great.
fun.
So fun.
Talk to people and
Mhm.
see people who love Star Trek so much. And that love is just so contagious and it exudes exuberance and fun.
It really does. It really does. And you know what? Since you're going to New Jersey, you should get Bruce Springsteen to come and he'll sing Glory Days, and it'll be like a
Oh my
perfect circle of
gosh.
awesomeness.
Yeah.
He might already be coming.
He definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He may be one of the past from Trek Tour.
Unconfirmed reports say that Bruce Springsteen will definitely be there.
Oh, that would be so
That'd be
fun.
so
Yeah.
fun. That is just such a good deal. So like you
Mhm.
could literally go for the day pass plus like $3.50 on the bus. It's
Yeah, it's
amazing.
crazy.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern with all the latest Star Trek news on the virtual TrekCon channel.